Homeland Security Advisor Stephen Miller,
Right.
the leader of this task force.
Let me just say, Mr. President, that this country was going to die without you.
Hey man, hey man, hey man, hey holy fucking glaze balls. This country was going to die without you? Are we serious? Is this where we're going with this? Right off the bat, just gobble the balls right off the bat. That's what we're doing right now?
Actually die without you. That's what we were facing in 2024. We've been invaded for 4 years. Our communities were sinking. Our public safety had gone to zero. Cartels were running entire communities. Sex trafficking, child trafficking, labor trafficking was out of control. Overdoses were out of control. The cartels were claiming more and more territory. City services were buckling. This was a country on the verge of dying, and you alone saved it.
Wait, man, what is he talking about? This country was dying. We have always been the #1 country in the U.S. according to us. According to everyone, no one wants to mess with us. Everyone wants to come here. We're the greatest country in the world. So how a country that y'all claim everybody wants to come to, and we're just overwhelmed with immigrants, illegal immigrants, and they're coming into this country. Now we're about to die? Now we're dying? Come on, man. Where is the statistical facts to prove anything that he said? He's just shouting out shit to Glaze. I'm really having a hard time understanding.
Forward, originally in 2016, you started the movement to make America great again. And that means make America great again in every way. And that means safety and prosperity and peace and freedom from cartels and crime and gangs. And your vision and your leadership in declaring war on the drug cartels is the single most successful public safety initiative in American history. And I need the media to understand what President Trump has done. People have been talking about drug cartels for longer than I've been alive.
No, they haven't.
And
No,
everyone has just taken for granted.
people talk about the drug cartels. Meanwhile, the U.S. government is responsible for the drugs being in the United States. Go look at your history. The government they knew drugs were coming into the United States. And again, politicians got involved with it and they planted drugs in poor black and brown neighborhoods. What are we talking about? What are you seeing? They've been worrying about it for years. No one's cared. You only care when it benefits y'all. Because if you really cared, something would have been done about it years ago. And that's on the Democratic and Republican side. What is he talking about right now?
Granted that they can't be touched or stopped. They're too big, they're too powerful, they're too evil, they're too murderous. They can operate with impunity. And in just 9 months, President Trump is the only American leader, not just in our lifetimes, but ever, to actually take the fight to the drug cartels, to actually seek their eradication. And it is happening. And so while the Democrats are...
Hey, we can't do this. We can't sit here. Even Trump don't believe what this man is saying. We cannot sit here and just let this man sit. Talk about in your mouth. Come on, man. Come on, man. What is this meeting? I forgot what this meeting is for at this point. This is just a Glaze Trump meeting. That's what it is. He called this so people can praise him before he, go see the upper room.
Shutting the government down and fighting for free health care for illegal aliens. Look at what President Trump has assembled here. He's assembled a team under his vision, direction, and leadership that is saving hundreds of thousands of lives. Hundreds of thousands of lives. And only President Trump could have done this. And I will say one last thing, which is that his courage has been an inspiration to everyone else in this room. There are people in this room, I'm looking at, for example, at Todd Lyons, who have been relentlessly doxxed and harassed and threatened. But when they see President Trump's courage, what he's been through for 10 years to save America, when they came after his family, his businesses, his safety, his freedom, everyone at this table knows we can give whatever it takes to get the mission done. So President Trump, thank you for your leadership, your boldness, your courage, and your vision. We're honored to serve underneath you.
Holy shit, how much he getting paid to say that? What are we talking about? He didn't have any kind of numbers in front of him. Nothing to say you took it from here to here. It was at this point, now it's at this point. This is just full on Glaze. And I know older far-right people don't understand what I mean by Glaze. I mean, sucking his dick, okay? That's all he's doing. He's glazing him. Come on, man. This is absolute. I'm too old to be saying that word, but that's what it is. He's just straight glazing this man with no truth behind anything he just said.
Well, I want to thank you, Stephen. And I have to say that, I've been making the rounds. I'm leaving tomorrow for some very big meetings, including with the president of China, where I think we're going to come out very well. And everyone's going to be very happy. But everybody said the same thing. A year ago, we had a dead country. We were a dead country. We really were, in a lot of ways, not just this. We were dead as doornails on this, but we were a country that was in serious trouble. And
let's get this straight. America has its issues. Far from dead. I'm not understanding how y'all can say it's far from dead, but y'all claim we're the best America that ever lived. We're the best country that ever is. No one can mess with us. No one can mess with our military, which is true. No one can. But everyone wants to come here, but yet we're dead. Y'all claim we have too many people coming into this country, and the reason why anyone would want to come into this country because we would be the greatest country to live in. That's what y'all claim. But now all of a sudden we're dead. We were dead a year ago. We were dead. Come on, man, make it make sense.
beyond that, and we have the hottest country anywhere in the world right now.
We've always been hot.
Talking about it, we have the hottest country anywhere in the world. We're going to clear up this crime in our cities. We can do it quickly too. They showed how quickly we could do it in D.C. It was a real bad place. It was a real mess. Dirty, filthy, disgusting, graffiti all over the place, tents on every ounce of parks that we had. Just disgusting.
But yet you cut from mental health programs. You cut from programs that could feed the poor. You don't invest in anything that has to do with health, but you want to sit here and say it was filthy. You're in D.C. What are we talking about? What are we talking about here? I'm so confused on how these people praise this man. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate in my videos because usually I like to be non-biased. I like to look at Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, The Independent. I like to go around all different type of platforms, go do some research from government accredited websites and form my own opinion. But when I see people get on platforms like this and just spew out just false information and state opinions and present them as facts, it's kind of frustrating, man.
And I rode around last weekend. I rode around the city. I felt very safe in that car, but, you know, I would have done it without it. I wouldn't need that car so much anymore, I will tell you. But the place was clean. We've started that also, not only law and order, but the cleanliness is important. I think cleanliness is almost a part of law and order. If you see dirty, disgusting streets and potholes all over the place and railings falling down and graffiti all over the marble, beautiful statuary marble columns, those gorgeous columns where they had graffiti, it's all gone. And I think it's a part of it. I really do. I think it's a big part of it. But we have a city that we can be proud of. We're going to be that way with every city we have. That's why with San Francisco, I wish them luck, but we could do it so much faster. I told the mayor, I love what you're doing. I respect it, and I respect the people that are doing it. They're the biggest people in the country. They're the biggest people in the world. A lot of the high tech. Some people like them, some people don't, but they're smart, and they want to do it. And I said, I am so honored to let you do it, and if it doesn't work out, we'll do it for you very quickly. But I just want to thank the people around this table are amazing.
These people around you are yes men and women. They're yes men and women. They tell you what you want to hear. You're delusional. You don't know what's going on. Let's just be real about that. There's so many times they ask him questions, and to the reporter asks him questions, and he's like, huh? Who was that? What is that? Or you're playing dumb. Either way it goes, you're the president of the United States. It shouldn't be either way. I don't understand how people can listen to this and not see through the BS. How can you listen to this and not go, well, back up what you're saying. Show me, what was it before? What is it now? You notice how they never talk about the economy? They never talk about the economy. They never talk about things here in the US that you care about. They never talk about your groceries. They never talk about how your kids could ever move out your house and be able to get approved for a home without your help. They never even talk about your retirement, if you're gonna actually be able to retirement. If you're gonna actually be able to retire. They never talk about that. They only talk about the patriotism that they think you want to hear. They think you want to hear just about how great America is, and a lot of y'all fall for it. And a lot of you guys are older. I'm not even gonna cap. A lot of you guys are just older, and you want to hear the patriots. You want to hear the patriotism side of things, but you don't want to hear reality. You want to hear this because it's more important for you to feel better and play off your emotions than to look at what's reality and what's going on in America. I just really can't think much. There's nothing for me to dispute here because they're not saying anything. They're not quoting any statistics, any facts for me to go, that's right, that's wrong, let's look this up. They're basically spewing out opinions, man. If you're still here with me, hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see y'all next video.